On the 25th of January 2022, Tola Adenubi, a journalist with Tribune Online, revealed that between the 22nd and the 24th of January, 189 youth, young Nigerians, between the ages of 15 and 20, were caught on their way to being trafficked to Cotonou. Does that sound strange? 189 Nigerians within the space of 2 days. So if the police didn't do their work or the immigration, 189 Nigerians would have been trafficked. If you take that and multiply that within the space of 1 year, can you guess how many children have been trafficked out of the country? My name is Chioma Onugha. I'm a PhD student. I'm here to talk about the menace of human trafficking and why it is time for everyone to get up and help in the fight of this menace. Before now, death used to sound very far off, like a fable. But you will bear with me now, it seems it's sounding closer by the day. Right? The desperation to belong, to chill with the big boys, is what is ravaging our country. Whether you like it or not, your uncle may be a trafficker, your cousin may be a trafficker, your sister may be a trafficker, your child may be a victim, your cousin too may be a victim, a nephew may be a victim. So collectively, we are involved. Now, you ask yourself, why is it that with all the agencies we have, agencies of government, immigration, police, the army, the customs, NAPTIC, other NGOs, spirited individuals, it seems like trafficking is on the rise. Someone would say poverty. Do you agree with me that poverty is the cause? Does it sound like poverty is the cause?
No.
Poverty is not the cause. The first culprit is desperation. Because you agree with me that it's not every poor person who is desperate. We are in a haste to make it big. We want to join the league of big men. Okay? That is why these children between the ages of 15 and 25 and 20 would follow somebody, would follow a trafficker who lied to them that they have gained admission into a university in Cotonou without even presenting them with an admission letter. They leave Nigeria to go to a university in Cotonou without an admission letter. You call that desperation. You call that desperation. And added to desperation, you have naivety. Desperation blurs critical thinking. You agree with me? Because if these children knew what they were going to see, immediately they get into Benin Republic, I don't think any of them will leave their parents' house. Another reason why trafficking thrives is that Forbes magazine 2020 said the business of human trafficking generates a whopping sum of $150 billion annually. $150 billion annually. So it means the cartel running the business of human trafficking, you will need God's grace to stop them because it generates humongous profit. That is why they are very dynamic and complex. If you come with this solution today, tomorrow they will go above that. They are always a step ahead of those trying to abolish them. So the third reason is that human trafficking has enablers and those who are patronizing them. You won't believe that even the police who are meant to guard the borders profit financially and materially, financially, and otherwise. These girls pay body toll to these policemen, customs, army, to have a passage. If these people were doing their job the way they are supposed to do it, these children will not leave the country. But they don't. So it is steeped in illegality, enabled by people in high places, politicians. They come for a conference, they say they want call girls. These girls have been imprisoned by a trafficker, right? The business of human trafficking is booming. That is why it is a little bit difficult. Not that it is impossible. It is a little bit difficult presently to fight human trafficking. We have to go a little bit deeper. In summary, I would like to tell you that human trafficking in Nigeria is a booming industry because of desperation. Not only the youths are desperate, even the parents of those youths are desperate because parents encourage their children without knowing the consequences on those children. Those children, they come back raped. And the next minute, a neighbor is paying for a wreckage done outside the country on a child. Secondly, human trafficking, when they make the profitability there to fall, the cartels, the human traffickers, they will back off. They are there because of the money they get. It is a lucrative industry. And until we make it unappealing, trafficking will keep booming. Then we come to our enablers and those who patronize this business. Until a man would know that some of these girls, I'm talking about sex slavery here, some of these girls you call girls, are but somebody's prisoner. And I think if we come to the consciousness that this girl you see is somebody's prisoner, if she doesn't do what she is doing, because she's forced to smile, she's forced to serve you the way you want, because of what she's going to get. If she doesn't come back with that money, she's beaten blue black. If we create the awareness that some of these girls, you just need to look at them closely in the eyes and you'll be able to tell that she's under duress. Until we go back to the root. Our family unit, they've been disintegrated. We no longer have ethical values. That's a recommendation. Parents, we have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. We are living in a society sinking in perversity. Parents, we have to stand up. That our children are trafficked is because we have not done our job fully. If we do our job fully, our children will not be trafficked. Our children will not be trafficked. Thank you for your rapt attention. I remain Chioma Anastasia.